Alright, what's up YouTube? How we doing? I'm about to show y'all how I make my 100 to 400 gold an hour in BRD. I have a lot of people asking me how am I doing like the massive fire elemental pulls I do, so I'm just gonna commentate right now for y'all. In this pull right now, it's gonna be hold up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta do it right now or I'm gonna miss that guy. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 7. It's gonna be about 8 fire elementals. So definitely a little bit spicy. A little bit spicy. A lot of mages can't handle this. Actually, like probably 99% of mages cannot handle this. So I'm trying to change that. I want more and more people doing BRD like this, yo. Each fire elemental I'm killing has a chance to drop, elemental fire, and that's anywhere from 6 to 9 gold. All right. So super spicy pull. This is the spiciest pull of the day we've done. So the Blazing Fire Guard is the only fire elemental you really have to worry about, because he does Scorch and he does Immolate. So I just make sure I always kick him. Keep your shields up, of course. When I go around the fire elementals, I like to refresh my ice barrier, because that what you call it can really hurt you. Their fire shield. Whew. Alright, and just like that, easy peasy. And the first pull is the hardest one, so if you're able to do the first pull with all the fire, you should definitely be able to do the second pull like no problem. And the way I'm getting so much mana back during this run, and I don't have like the blade yet, I have 5 out of 5 magic absorption, so it's on a 1-second cooldown, and it increases my resistance by 10 as a passive, and every time I resist, it gives me 5% mana back, and that's on a 1-second cooldown. So I'm resisting so much fire because we're at about 100 fire res, so I got probably like 3,000 mana back on that pull. Actually, probably something more like 5,000 because it was so many fires. Alright. And I'm gonna do the second pull and arena in this video, so I'll show you all the full run through. Most boring part of the runs right here is just drinking. If you're a long time mage, that's like half your life anyway though, so. Alright, you always use Cold Snap in the first pull because it's just so big. It really helps with the extra shatter damage, and it'll make sure that you have Ice Block for the second pull as well, so. I don't know how many fire elementals that was. I think it was 7 though. I think that was 7. I'll go back and count, but definitely a spicy pull. We did not get one elemental fire off that pull though, sadly. So I don't know what the RNG on that was though, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, start off with a rank 1 arcane explosion always. Whenever you're doing pulls, until you're actually trying to kill them, you always want to use rank 1 spells. Like a rank 1 Cone of Cold right there, rank 1 arcane explosion. Right here when I jump off, I'm going to use my mouse over counter spell and rank 1 fire blast macro. Just to do the pull so clean like that. Like while I was in the air, I was able to tag both of those mobs. So that's how you know you're doing it really smooth. If you're able to get both of them before you land, you're golden. A way you can make this, even if you're really going for the gold and not just the XP, your group won't have a problem with it. Just tell them that you're selling Hajj as well. So after you do the arena, you can come out and you can just head over to the guy that drops Hajj, because he's right down the last hallway we just pulled at anyway. And you can sell Hajj for anywhere for 200 to 400 gold, and the same thing with Savage Gladiator, 200 to 500 gold. So you can really make this farm anywhere from 100 gold to 1,000 gold an hour. So this is definitely my favorite farm right now. You know, I've done a lot of farms. You know, I have 69 days total played, 60 days as a level 60. So I have, you know, most of that, at least 40 days or so, has been in dungeons AoE grinding. So I've made a lot of gold. I've made over 35,000 gold. So we definitely know our dungeon stuff. But BRD is definitely my favorite, because even if you have a bad day and you don't get any RNG, you know, for a whole week, you're still making over 100 gold an hour, or just about. And if you luck out even a little bit, that can go up to 200 or 300 gold an hour, you know. And if you luck out amazingly, yeah, 1,000 gold in 1 hour. Like, it can be pretty ridiculous. Because let's say you get good fire elementals drop, you get a lot of greens, your Savage Gladiator drops, and you get a Hajj, like, in 1 hour. That's ridiculous. Yeah, and Edge Masters. I have got an Edge Masters here, but I try not to include that in the gold per hour, because odds are you won't see an Edge Masters, at least not for a very long time. But yeah, Edge Masters drops here, and that goes anywhere for like 3,000 to 6,000 gold, you know. And the price of Edge Masters is just gonna go up. I sold mine for 3,000 gold, but the longer, you know, the classic goes on, the price of it's just gonna go up and up. So that's the first two pulls. That's what most mages do. They stop right there and then they reset. But once you get really geared and you start doing it a whole lot and you get really comfortable with it, you'll notice that even if you're doing it like that, you're getting locked out. So to avoid that, I do arena in my runs. So you want to blink up like that, about 5 or 10 yards in front of your group. You want to Nova that mob so that they're not hitting your group and going to kill anyone. And then everyone in your group jumps over here. And by doing that, yo, dismiss your pet. Make sure you dismiss your pet, Braha. And by doing that, it makes it where you're able to reset the mobs without anyone dying or anything. That little glitch right there is like, yo, Braha, make sure you don't do your pet again, bro. You gotta always dismiss your pet, you know this. It's okay, you should be able to reset your aggro though. Scuffing the YouTube video, man. So yeah, just if your hunter in your group does the same thing, just tell him to let his pet die and they stay there and it's all good. Everybody will get reset, no problem. And you can just get your group to help you in the arena. Like, you don't need really any help except for the healer when you're doing the dwarf pulls, but while you're in the arena, you know, you can give your group something to do. Usually people are bored out of their mind in AoE runs anyway, unless they got 2 accounts. But yeah, it'll give them, you know, something to hit for 2 minutes, and then you'll reset. And you want to try and get these runs in about 12 minutes or less. While you're starting out though, if you don't have like super killer gear and you haven't really ever done this farm though, you can do arena, you know, try doing it 2 times per 5, and then once you get really good at that and you're doing really fast, then you can do 3 runs out of 5. But definitely don't start it by doing arena every time, because it'll be taking you much longer than 1 hour to do 5 runs. So just add arena as your overall time is decreasing. Alright, can we get a Savage Gladiator for YouTube? Can we get our Savage Gladiator chest for YouTube? That would be amazing. Nope. But we can get a sash. We can get a sash for Wiz for YouTube maybe. This is just another way you can make gold. You can sell the loot from this guy for like 20 to 50 gold. The sash you can sell from 20 to 50 gold. The ring like 15 to 30, and the hands he drops, you know, you can sell for like 10 gold. So all really good loot that he drops. And the belt that he drops is it's best in slot for warlocks until the next phase in ZG, and for mages it's best in slot until you get your mana cord from MC. Alright, so sadly the sash did not drop, so our mage doesn't have it yet, but that's okay. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. You know, make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if you're having any struggles in this gold farm, let me know how much gold you're making. You know, I hope you have a good day, hope this video helped you out, and alright, peace.